Morning, and he has got the key to making your home a smart home.
Yes.
It doesn't require crazy wiring or expensive, gadgets and devices. It's as easy as a plug.
That's all it is. It's a mini smart plug. And what I love about this is it turns any device into a smart device. You don't have to go out there and buy the specific smart device. And all you do is plug this into any outlet in your home, Gabrielle, and then you control it through an application. So you can turn lights on and off. You can make sure you have the coffee pot turned on and off. The curling iron, if you left it upstairs, you leave the house, you go, did I turn that off? You control any individual plug through the app on your phone, and you can control it anywhere you are in the world.
So I can turn lights on if I'm away on vacation,
Yes.
and then turn them back off. Hey, many of you have purchased these and picked up more than one. It's $24.98 with a buy more, save $4, only 20 bucks and some change to now turn your home into the smart home. And that's like what we're seeing. Smart car, smartphones, smart home.
It's the way technology is going, and it's so much better. This is the old timers we used to have. Remember these right here? These big clunky
that took
timers?
up the whole
Yeah,
outlet.
They used to take up the whole outlet, plus you had to move those little red knobs and blue
I don't
knobs
know how
around.
to do that, Craig.
Yeah, that's a lot going on right there. And these weren't always reliable as well. So what we're looking at now, this is the modern day equivalent of that. Allows you to control the plug, and you don't have to be in the home. You can control it. You can set up individual timers. You can also set up clusters. We know a lot of people like to get 3 or 4 of these and set up different lights. What I love about it, especially with the crazy hours that we work on, is that now I can pull up to the house at 2 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I can control the lights from my car. So I can light up the house before I walk in, and I'm not burning the electricity, leaving the lights on all night.
Yeah, it is a little unsettling sometimes to come into a completely dark home.
Sure.
So now we can illuminate things, and just like that.
Yeah, there's the
you
table
you weren't
lamp
even
right
near
there.
the lamp, and
yeah,
you
so
turned it on.
here's the plug right here into the wall, and all I'm doing is simply pressing on the application itself, and that's how I control the light. So
And
it's that simple.
That app, by the way, is it for Android and for Apple products?
Yes, going to work for either or. It's a free download app. And it also works with the smart devices that we have in our home. So like the Amazon Echo, the Google Home as well. It'll partner with those too, so you can do voice recognition. But the great thing about working with the app is the fact that you can control it from your phone. And I love the fact that you can adjust the timers, set them up as clusters. So if you want to have, let's say when it's sunset in your area and you want 3 different lights to turn on in your home, it will automatically do that for you without you having to do a thing except pre-program it in the app.
So, I know we're kind of in the last weeks of summer, but even things like a fan, you could start cooling a room off before I actually get to it or coming home. Or I'm thinking with the holidays around the corner, the Christmas tree. Like we have an older artificial tree that doesn't have, it was just, you plug it in and then you unplug it to turn it off.
Yeah, and by the way, the Christmas trees are one of the biggest hassles. I have the Christmas tree and then the little village with all those little lamps set in. With a smart plug like this, now you don't have to crawl underneath the Christmas tree. So you see the tree right behind me over here.
Ah, yes.
And again, I have one of those plugs in a wall back there, and all you have to do is simply tap it on the application.
Look at this.
There we go. We're lighting up the Christmas tree over my shoulder there. It's that kind of control that you have. Or let's say you head up to bed at night and all of a sudden you look down the hallway and you're like,
Forgot.
I left those 3 lights on down in the family room again. Do I want to go all the way down the stairs? Simply touching the button. That's how you control it, turn it on and off.
And you mentioned clusters. So
Yes.
we can, is there any limit to how many of the smart plugs we can use through the app?
You could set them up all over your house. You could put one on every single outlet around your house. You can control them all. And all you do is simply, again, if you have, let's say you start with 3 and a couple of months down the road you say, hey, I want to get 3 more. All you do is you make the additions. So when you turn it on for the first time, it sends out a signal that you'll wirelessly connect to the application and then simply add devices. So if we want to add more of the plugs, we can simply add more plugs. And you can see this is all part of the smart home. So if you'd like to buy individual switches or power strips or individual light bulbs that work, we have today just the plug, but now you can control multiple things off the application, and it's as simply as touching your screen. You're turning off lamps, turning on lamps, air conditioning units, Christmas trees, coffee pots, anything that's plugged into the outlet, that's what becomes a smart device.
And you don't have to be in the home to operate it.
No,
you could be
not at all.
anywhere.
Anywhere that you are whatsoever, across the country, around the world, and it's simply controlling it off your phone. That's the great thing about it.
Well, this is available today on Easy Pay.
Yes.
And with free shipping and handling. And if you pick up more than one, you'll save even more money with our Buy More, Save More. So that brings the price down to $20.98 per plug. And Craig, you were telling me, like, when this kind of technology was introduced initially,
Yes.
there were other parts to it. Like there was a hub that you had to have. It was a lot more complicated.
First of all, a lot of these devices had the hub you had to put somewhere centrally located in your home. And also, they were larger in the fact that they would take up the entire plug. As you can see here, you can still get access to the secondary outlet here. So if you want to be able to plug in your vacuum cleaner, or you want to be able to plug in a secondary lamp or something like that, you can still use the secondary plug, but then this is your smart plug right here. So anything plugged into this plug is what you control off your device. And I talked about the ability to connect with smart technology.
Yeah.
Take a look at this. Alexa, turn on Christmas tree.
She did it.
Alexa, turn off lamp.
Okay.
So it works with the Amazon Echo and with the Google Home as well.
So if you have that technology already at home, that's a nice little upgrade.
It is.
And Craig, he'll be back with another smart idea a little bit later in the show as well. So many of you are taking advantage of that buy more, save $4. Doesn't matter if you order 2 or 10, free shipping and handling on all of it. All right, Craig will be back later, but still to come, we are going to take a look at the Flocksite magnification mirror. So Flocksite really are known for their distortion-free glass and mirror. And this is going to be a great way to help put on your makeup. Maybe do things like tweezing. So that's coming up a little bit later in the show. But first, we're going to do a little exercise. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So if you've ever said, you know what, I would love to have a personal trainer, right?
Yeah.
But